Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson.
Yep. And he got hot, too. Won 7 in a row.
Yeah, he really did. His team kind of caught fire at the right time.
And he only spent $5.
Yeah. You don't have to. Listen.
I mean, no, that's crazy.
You don't have to spend free agent money. You don't have to. I mean, we make fun of people for picking defenses early. What did he pick? Seattle in like the 3rd round or something dumb? And we let him have it. Championship.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't the 3rd round. I tend to over-exaggerate.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite the
But it was early, but still.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
And they did nothing in that. I mean,
In the first few weeks.
And the Super Bowl, they got them too.
Yeah.
I remember, so it didn't even help them there. Still put up ridiculous numbers.
But Pat put up a huge week in our scoring system, 191.45. Just a ton of points, man.
The second most points scored.
I believe
next
so.
to that guy over there.
Did you have a monster week this year? Or did you have a 200?
No.
I thought you had a 195.
I had something like a 170 or something.
Who was it then?
No.
Someone put up a near 200
I think Roy
performance.
did week 1 against me. I feel like it. But Pat Rodgers had almost 50 points, 347 yards, 5 touchdowns. Le'Veon Bell, 28.7. Jay Ajayi, 27.9. Jordy Nelson, 36.4.
Well, and that's going to be the problem this week, though, because you're not playing Le'Veon Bell. If
Right.
you are still playing.
Yeah.
And
this is why, though. This is why. And I remember doing this show several years back when it was you and me and Mark. I think we maybe even had Nick Orelli in here running the board. Miss that guy. Side note, I loved me some Nick Orelli.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing fine. Yeah. But I remember making the argument like, hey, why don't we go to week 17? It doesn't happen enough where guys are sitting out that we shouldn't play that extra week. But now, this week, you're going to have what? No Le'Veon, probably.
Well, I think
no
you just
Antonio.
you have to look at a handful of teams, because the problem is the AFC is pretty much set, except for the seeding. The 6 teams that are in the AFC playoffs are in. All they are playing is for seeding, basically.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the Steelers, they don't actually care. So pretty much Big Ben, Le'Veon, and Antonio aren't playing today, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And that was...
Dallas, no Zeke, no Dak. They're already saying they're going to play Romo and Sanchez. I mean, that's...
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for Dez? You know, probably not a lot. Not a lot. He's probably not playing either.
Here you have, what would be? I mean, this is the championship, fantasy championship. The best fantasy receiver, Antonio Brown, who undoubtedly is on a lot of championship teams. And 2 of the best fantasy running backs. I mean, top tier. These guys were in our pick 3 every week, and Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott.
Not playing.
Right?
And that's why you don't do it.
That's why you don't do it. This is why, right here. Even if this only happens once every 3 years, that's still after a season-long investment, building up to this point. You get to the championship game. You've got these guys on your team who are so good. They've got you
there. They're the reasons why you're there.
And now, they're not. Find somebody else. What? Championship. Yeah, he's going to find somebody else.
By championship players, you have to come here.
You put in D'Angelo. Quit crying about it.
Well, and one of the bigger problems is the Patriots today. There's still an outside chance that the Raiders can get the number 1 seed, but now that Derek Carr is hurt,
yeah, that's way outside.
I kind of think they're going to lose to the Broncos anyway. And then the Chiefs could actually slide into the 2 seed, but the Patriots still have to win. So do you still play Tom Brady if you're still playing this week?
Yeah, I would still play Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to, right?
Yeah, if they have the game in hand, though,
they'll sit him.
He's sitting.
Here you go. If you're playing week 17, find a new league next year.
Yeah, and 529-1450.
But some people are.
Yeah, no.
We'll still try to help.
We'll try to help.
If you got lineup questions, I mean, that's ultimately what we're here for. Or 5291450. If you are an advocate of 17-week
Tell
fantasy,
us why.
yeah, give us a reason why. We'll be nice to you. Yeah, just tell us why.
I'm a very open-minded person. I will definitely listen.
2017. I mean, we're
except for this subject, I'm very stubborn.
But no,
this comes into play though too with the pick 3 when we do that later. But there are teams that have to win today in case something crazy happens.
Yeah,
like the Bucks have like so many million things have to happen. There has to be like certain teams lose and certain teams even actually tie for the Bucks to get in or whatever. But so Jameis is a decent pick for me because
he's got to play.
They're gonna play all out today. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, they've got to. I mean, so in the NFC we have Dallas. They've locked it up. They've clinched it. Their home field. They're 1 seed.
Yeah.
We have Atlanta's in. Giants are in. Seattle is in. And then after that, Green Bay and Detroit both need to win.
And they both play each other.
So that's
whoever wins gets the title.
But that's the Sunday night game.
Right.
So you're probably playing most of those guys.
You have to. I mean, those 2 teams are playing to win.
It's a playoff game.
Yeah, it is. It is. We've got Washington lurking. Tampa Bay's right there. Can New Orleans still get in?
No.
Okay.
No. But New Orleans will still go out and play just
to hurt the Falcons.
To do it. To win. I mean, they still want to try to win. This is their last game of the year. They know that.
Well, because the Falcons could be the 2 seed, or they could fall if they lose, and it's a rival.
Yeah, I mean, Saints want to win because they just want to win. It's their last game. I mean, they're not going to go. They're not resting anybody.
Yeah.
There's no point to rest anybody.
There's an outside chance the Redskins and Buccaneers get in the playoffs, but like so many things have to happen.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure all this out in the NFC. Green Bay and Detroit are most likely both in no matter what, right?
No. If Detroit loses, they could be out.
They'll be 9-7.
Depending on what else happens.
They'll be 9-7.
Because that means that's the other outlier with the Bucks winning. That's why I like Jameis.
Won't that give them... They'll have the other wild card, though. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. If the Bucks win, okay. So if the Bucks win... Oh, man. So who has, if
the Bucks win,
Bucks
the
are
Redskins
9-7, and let's say Detroit or Green Bay is 9. Let's say Detroit. If Bucks are 9-7 and Detroit is 9-7, who goes?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
But other things have to happen because there'll be like a tiebreaker because they didn't play each other.
Yeah.
So like all these other things have to happen. Like so many other teams have to lose, and then there has to be a tie in there somewhere. I'm trying to find the actual language on it. But that's what I read and heard.
Yeah, these scenarios are weird, man. So basically, all right, so Detroit and Green Bay, I mean, they've got to, I mean, you win. You got to win.
Right.
But there's still a chance.
And there's still a chance even if Green Bay loses that they get in. That's the other thing.
In Tampa Bay, are they a noon game?
Yes.
Okay, so then, if Tampa Bay loses, then that game tonight doesn't matter as much.
Right, it just means, then
both teams are in.
Then they're both in, and you're just playing for your division bragging rights, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, who cares about bragging rights? Playoffs.
Well, I still like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
If I'm going to brag.
Yeah, but...
Or do you sit him because he's got that...
See, that's what I'm saying. If they're in no matter what...
Because he's got the sore calf.
If they're in no matter what... you don't play fantasy week 17.
That would be...
Don't do it. I'm in... You know what? I'm getting in 0 DraftKings this week. I'm not even messing with it.
I'm getting in 1.
Yeah, I bet. I know, yeah.
He's doing it right now.
Like, you've been pretty quiet over there, Crayons. But
he's on his phone.
Filling out a roster.
He's on his phone and his iPad.
Oh, man.